Hello students, welcome to the second class of accountancy. How are you all? Okay, fine? Okay, let us move with the first chapter of accountancy. In our previous class, we understood the meaning of accountancy, which includes both bookkeeping and accounting. Accountancy is the language of business. As right now I'm speaking in English, this is the language of communication. We speak in Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Tamil, correct? So many language for communication are there. In the same way, accountancy is the language of business and accounting is part of accountancy. Bookkeeping is simple in nature. It is not much technical. So, any person with limited knowledge can do recording of transactions which must be financial in nature and classify them into different ledger accounts. Okay, accounting starts where bookkeeping ends, means it starts from summarizing, i.e. ledger accounts have to be balanced and closed, trial balance is to be extracted. With the balances of trial balance, trading account is prepared, profit and loss account is prepared, and balance sheet is prepared. In class 11, we are going to learn about financial statements relating to sole trader only, single business person. Okay. In today's class, we are going to understand about the characteristics of accounting. The first step is identification of financial transactions. Correct? What are financial transactions? All those transactions which can be measured in monetary terms. Correct? If I say I have purchased 100 pens, if I am a seller of such type of marker pens, correct? Whiteboard marker pens, if I have purchased 100 pens, each pen of rupees 15, correct? 100 pens means 15 into 100, 1500. Then this will be a financial event for me because I can tell the price of one marker and the number of units which I have purchased for resale. Then it is business transaction. If I have purchased one or two marker and kept for my consumption, then it is not a business transaction. But that means there should be sale, purchase and exchange of goods and services in return for money. So the first step, characteristic resembles the process also. The first step is classification of financial transaction. Then measurement in terms of money. Money means I told 15 rupees this, correct? Blackboard, suppose 500 rupees blackboard. In your class you can visualize blackboard, door, windows, fan, table, teacher's table and all, correct? So all those things which you can measure in terms of money, then only they might be regarded as financial event or transactions. And the third characteristic is recorded in journal. Journal is the book of original entry in which the transactions are recorded chronologically, i.e. date-wise. Correct? Only those transactions which are financial in nature. Fourth is classifying. Classifying is done as per nature. Means there are different types of accounts. Right now you can know the name only. Assets, liabilities, capital, revenue and expense. So classification is done and ledger accounts are prepared. Then I can tell you, suppose you are all commerce students, you are going to sit in one particular class. Science students are going to sit in science class. Humanities are going to sit in humanities class. Commerce I can have more classified. Commerce with maths, commerce with IP, so on. And now applied maths also has started. So this is classification. This is in accounting, it is done in ledger. Up till this fourth stage is bookkeeping. From here accounting starts. Okay, but accounting includes all this. This is the base. Then summarizing. Then you have to, from ledger account, a trial balance is extracted. Okay, balances of ledger account is made and trial balance is prepared. Then trading account is prepared from trial balance. Trading account means all related to purchase, opening stock of material, closing stocks of material, factory expenses. All these are included in trading account. Profit and loss accounting, and this gives a gross result. whether it might be profit or loss. You can't say 1000 rupees profit and 2000 rupees loss. It can be either profit or loss. Both can't be simultaneously. So this will trading account gives gross result and profit and loss account gives net result. This includes all indirect office, administrative, distributive expenses. Then this is BS means balance sheet. This gives the financial position of the sole trader, means what are his assets, with what capital did he start. Now closing is what, suppose he started with 1 lakh and closing is 1,20,000 and so on. How much he owes to outsider, how much the outsider owe to him, means what are his dues and what he has to get, all such, what are his assets and all. Next is the sixth characteristics or the step is analysis and interpretation. Whatever result is got from summarizes, that is analyzed, and meaningful conclusions are drawn, and last the information is communicated to various users. The users might be internal, that is owners, management, employees, or they might be communicated to external users in form of creditors, bank, government officials, tax authorities, etc. Correct? So these are the 7 characteristics of accounting, which are also regarded as the process of accounting. I hope you have understood. Good day.